to type the command to check exactly what is going on into that server. Okay, uh, I believe that is the reason why you are taking these classes. Understand the command, uh, be able to set those commands down and get interaction with your data center, because what is going on here is what you are going to be doing over over and over. And if we open all those data center, what you will be seeing inside will be the servers, nothing else. And how the servers look like, it look like whatever. The server is not that much big. It's like your laptop that you have at home, and how do you connect yourself into it will depend on how fast you will be learning in the class. Of course, we will be supporting you, okay? So like I was saying, assistleads@yahoo.com, and 832-436-7139 will be the cell phone number that you may call, or the email that you may, email through in order to get support. And in this class, we are going to study different flavor, Debian, understanding the Docker container, Kubernetes, the Linux administration, Jenkins, and okay, some Visual Studio Code, and you may see here, okay, HTML and other stuff. And by going through the website, you may understand better, okay, what the class is about, and how we are going to train you, and what you are supposed to do as, okay, an IT professional, okay. As an IT professional, you may be working as an IT operation professional, network administrator, DevOps consultant, system network and cloud administrator, testing software automation and security professional, and non-IT professional, and all those, to build the career in the cloud domain. What does that mean, build the career in the cloud domain? Let's say this is what we call the website, right? You may be contacting by one company to build something like this, okay? So, I mean, they want to do some stuff and they don't know how to build it. How do you how do you get in touch and get some websites like this one and give to that company and say, okay, I'm done. So you can now start selling your stuff. How do you make all these background happening, all this stuff? And we should understand that we can do nothing today without having the information technology on hand. You need to understand it. So in this class, we are going to understand the conception of the vagrant and the virtual box, okay, and the virtual machine. We are going to talk a little bit about Apache, the HTTP. You have always typing on the website, HTTP, www. Okay, www.http. All those stuff. But how does that happen, and what do we have behind? So the website will be showing you exactly what you are supposed to do. And on this class section, and this will be the different stuff that we are going to learn on this class. Okay. Again, we are going to be on Kubernetes, visualization of the Docker container, and Jenkins. How do we work with Jenkins? Who's Jenkins? How do we make the deployment using Jenkins? How do you do your automation using Jenkins? Okay. So all these the stuff that you were supposed to learn in this class, okay? Learning how to read the Maven on Apache in order to do some automation stuff. But we are going to get at this level whenever uh, we will be starting, with DevOps. But in order to understand the DevOps conception, you should understand the Linux command. So everything starts with Linux, okay? And some of the connectors for those who really want to have practice in the lab, how to use, okay, Java, C++, in order to get on it. And some of the tools that you may don't need at this time, but understanding the class material should also be good. So this is the website, and normally speaking, you may see some, class, provider training out there and giving all these price. But the advantage that we do have here is the fact that you can get the discount of 85% and have yourself only here and get training on all these classes. Okay, I believe it's a good advantage. And for the class, you may be following me as well here, or there will be my LinkedIn and a profile where I'm working, what I'm doing. I believe I'm an electrical engineer and control engineer design a compass energy, system. And as a Linux, you should, go over and contact me if you want to contact me. And on the page, let me bring it back up. Uh, if you click on contact, you will probably get, how to contact me. There will be the Access Linux email and phone number. Okay, and how to set up all this. Just put your name, email, subject. The reason why you are contacted, if you want to be more specific and put some message, maybe, hey guys, hey, for Access Linux or Frankie, I can't have, myself connected or I'm having any issue with my laptop. And well, send a message. I believe I will receive it, or you already call me on, the phone, and I will pick up. Normally speaking, I will pick up. And we do have a WhatsApp group, or send me any ticket out there, and I will receive it, and I will support you, on what you want the support on. So, on fact, uh, the fact again will let you drive in the class material and what we are training on: Linux administrator, cloud formation, DevOps engineer, coaching for the job search as well, PLC programming for electrical, engineer background. If you really want to understand the program logic controller, we also train people to become electrical maintenance. There are some company out there, some people, I mean, we are not, all going to, some people might not want to do IT and want to become a, electrical maintenance somewhere. We train you at, electrical level 1, level 2, level 3, and give you that possibility of becoming master electrician. And we also have electrical engineering training, and this is advanced training on the PLC, understanding how, the company are working out there, and especially the oil and gas, instrumentation training, where, I have myself actually. So, well, again, this website is what we have seen on homepage, and you will be having this. But the good thing about the fact, let me go up here. When you come on the fact, the message on the fact is the thing that you can the requirement of these classes, okay? If you want to use your laptop, at least you will have this requirement minimum, okay? You may be having your CPU may be an Intel Core i5. Can you do it with Core i3? Yes, Core i3 is pretty good as well, but your resolution might be a little bit late. When I say the resolution, it's whenever you will be here typing some command, you may be taking so much time in order to bring you will see that here the machine or the CPU in which I'm connecting on is what? It's a Core i7. Of course, my CPU, I'm going with Core i7 because I want what I would call the high capacity of deployment, okay? When I do the top CPU info, I'm checking the information of my CPU, and that what you will be doing out there. Because I really like to go with practice, okay? Practice, and these are the requirements for the computer. And if you're gonna use the desktop, you know, this is basically what we call the desktop, okay? And what type of characteristic are you going to use for the desktop classes? Okay, these are your characteristics. Core i5, Core i7. Well, yeah, here I have put Core i5, but also Core i7 because my local laptop it's Core i7, right? Which is good. If you're gonna be using a Mac computer, yes, go ahead and find all these requirements for your Mac computer. Okay. For those who are really going with a docking station, this is how you're going to be set up your docking station. Again, the requirement won't change here. The Core i5 or Core i7 will be good, right? What does Core i5 mean? You know, it's your processor, generation, basically. Before we've been going with a Windows XP, now we move from Windows XP, go with Intel, okay? Pentium, we call it mostly the Pentium laptop. Pentium laptop, we may have it for high school student or elementary student. We just to do some homework assignment, and that should be all, okay? But for us, as a technician, okay, I think your machines need to have some high capacity in order to, be able to drive uh, the data. Okay, how do you transmit? How do you send your data? You want at least your data to be transmitted at, 2.4 slash or 5 gigahertz. Okay, so you want the frequency of the transmission of your data to be a little bit fast. If not, you can be working. So you can be working if you can be working because if I start doing some stuff like vagrant up, vagrant this, vagrant that, let me explain that to you here. I will be open this machine. I have just SSH this machine where you cannot be doing some stuff. Okay, you can be really fast of receiving what you do want if you don't have the requirement. Will you be able to get it? Yes, but somebody will be getting it in 5 minutes or 5 seconds, and you will be getting it at after 3 hours. So maybe before the class end up, you won't be able to download or update any Linux command that we are going to type in this class just because of your Pentium or your CPU. So we recommend to move as the software or the computer software is moving, because you have to understand that the command are out there based on okay, based on the generation in which we are now, because actually we are going with Core i5 and Core i7. So having laptop with Core i3, well, it's good, but you may be late, okay? So things I have done with this, in order to move on with the classes, the for you to understand how the basic command is on the Linux. So in order to do that, I won't be going with this command. I will be opening a new terminal. So here, I've opened this new terminal, and I will be making this terminal, things like what we are going to do today. Okay, so let me name it. Let me rename it from here. I may rename this terminal and call it first class. Okay, I will call that first class. First class. Enter. So I've called this terminal first because why do I have to organize my window? Because what I'm doing here now is the fact that I'm trying to teach you how to organize your virtual machine. So if I want to get on my Vagrant, I may come here and see what I have been doing here, or maybe on class one, see some of the class one comment. What do I have here? Because when you get at the level of coming here and start doing some deployment, you may see this lady. How could you be easily working here if you are not organized? You should be well organized if you want to start working on this type of stuff. Okay. Uh, you most of the time you will be having some stuff that I will be calling teamwork. Okay, the teamwork will also working correctly, working down here, take the requirement and type all your stuff. Organizing yourself on a virtual machine is really important. So we have jumped here. So I have called this for first class, okay? And on the first class, I don't have anything here. But here I'm gonna start training you on the basic command of the Linux machine. Okay, you will see that here I do have a different type of flavor. Okay, different things here. And so what we are going to do, we are going to do this here. I'm gonna learn from you how to do the same thing on your first class virtual machine. And later on, I will be training you how to get the information of, of your machines. So your machines